We continue to follow that breaking news on the other side of the nation this morning. A massive fire rekindling in downtown Los Angeles.
And this is a live look right now. An apartment complex went up in flames a few hours ago, and it seemed like the crews had it under control. But flames started raging again about 45 minutes ago, and look at that.
What a mess. Those flames can be seen for miles and miles. At least 200 firefighters remain on the scene trying to get this thing under control. This mixed use development, big apartment complex, but it was under construction. No injuries have been reported. Apparently no one was there as they were working on this thing. It is being considered, though, very suspicious. We'll keep watching these live pictures coming out of Los Angeles. Just incredible flames this morning.
Yeah, we will. And back here at home, new this morning, an 18-year-old man is facing charges for bringing a gun and drugs inside a Metro high school.
Pretty scary stuff. News Channel 5's Adam Gassimi is with us this morning. He's downtown at the Criminal Justice Center. Happened while kids were at school, right, Adam?
Yeah, good morning, Steve. It happened right around lunchtime on Friday while classes were in session. It happened at Hunters Lane High School up on Dickerson Pike. Court documents show 18-year-old Terry Brown went to the school and bought a ticket to go to a boys' basketball game, but then left the building and went out to the parking lot during the game. Police say he came back inside the school and bought another ticket to go to that game. That's when an officer and an assistant principal noticed Brown was holding the right side of his pants in a very strange way. When the officer approached him, he saw the grip of a handgun. Records show when the officer moved his hand away from that weapon, Brown apparently moved his hand towards it. That's when he was arrested, and investigators found a loaded 9mm gun as well as marijuana and Xanax. Now, it is not clear this morning if Brown is a current or even former student of Hunters Lane High School. This morning he is here in jail facing more than $20,000 in bond for a number of charges, including drug possession as well as carrying a weapon onto school property. We're live at the Criminal Justice Center this morning. Adam Gassimi, News Channel 5 HD.
All right, Adam, thank you. And a Williamson County Commissioner is in trouble with the law for carrying a weapon on school grounds. Barb Sturgeon was indicted by a grand jury recently, and she turned herself into authorities on Friday and was released on a $5,000 bond. She'll be back in court on December 15th.
And Amy, a former teacher has been added to the TBI's top 10 most wanted list. Take a good look at Lonnie Lee Van. He's out of Campbell County, wanted for an armed robbery that happened there Friday. It's reported that he also has charges for solicitation of a minor. He's accused also of trying to kiss a 13-year-old. Van was last seen driving a white Chevy Captiva with a Maryland license plate. Investigators think he is armed with several firearms, and he is considered dangerous.
New this morning, an armed robbery at a Pilot overnight. It happened at the station on Centennial Avenue. Police say 3 suspects entered the store wearing masks. They pointed 2 silver handguns and ordered the clerks to open the registers. Police say the suspects then fled in a light blue hatchback vehicle. They're believed to have gone northbound on Briley. If you have any information that could help police find them, call Crime Stoppers at 74-CRIME.
One person is dead after a motorcycle and a car crash in Murfreesboro. The accident happened just after 6:30 last night on South Church Street near I-24. The man on that motorcycle went to St. Thomas Rutherford Hospital, where he later died. His name has not yet been given to us. A woman is facing DUI charges after an accident Saturday. When police showed up at the scene on Welch Road, the driver said her car had been sideswiped. She had to get off of the road, and then her car overturned. Police started looking around saying, this does not make sense. She went to the hospital with non-critical injuries. Her passenger, though, was critically hurt. No word on his condition, but it looks like she's going to be charged with DUI. A Robertson County man hurt after an accident with a train. It happened in Greenbrier around 6 o'clock Saturday at the tracks near the Industrial Drive and Old Highway 11. That's in Robertson County, of course. Fire officials tell us the driver went to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. They haven't told us exactly how that accident happened.
And a warning this morning to pay attention to road signs. 2 adults and 2 children had to be rescued Saturday night after their car became trapped in high water from the Stones River. Authorities say the driver attempted to cross the slab at Elam Mill Road in Rutherford County, but the car was submerged in 4 feet of water. Firefighters and deputies had to jump into the water to help get everybody out. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. A teen is being treated for stab wounds after getting into an argument argument. Police say it happened at the Andrew Jackson Apartments on 16th Avenue North. A 16-year-old and 19-year-old got into an argument, and that's when they say the older teen stabbed the 16-year-old. The victim was taken to Metro General with non-life-threatening injuries, and the 19-year-old is charged with aggravated assault.
Different kind of situation here. 3 men take the time to knock on the door before robbing the people inside the home. Authorities tell us it happened at the home on Cockrell Street early this morning. They demanded money from the 8 people inside. At least 2 of the men had guns. They stole about $200 and then ran away. If you know anything that might help police, give them a call at 74-CRIME. A man is in jail after holding his girlfriend and her child hostage over the weekend. It began around 6 o'clock Friday night in Pegram. Police say there was an argument between the suspect, Daryl Clark, and his live-in girlfriend. Officials say when the girlfriend threatened to call the cops, Clark threatened her and said, "You're not leaving." So she and the toddler had to stay there. Somehow, though, the girl was able to sneak in a 911 phone call to the cops. It took about 2 hours for the SWAT team to finally take Clark into custody. He was booked into the Cheatham County Jail, charged with domestic assault and false imprisonment.
And some Laverne City officials found themselves in the slammer this weekend. But it was all for a good cause. The mayor, top police personnel, and fire department managers were thrown into the slammer, all charged with insufficient program funds. In order to get out of jail, the group needed to raise $10,000 to help families who need a little help over the holidays.
It can come from anybody. It can come from businesses, citizens, friends, family. We'll take it from anybody.
Mayor Waldron strong in arming those iron bars there.
Look at that.
Well, they exceeded their goal of raising money with $11,000 in donations.
Wow.